So in the last video, we saw how we can connect end-to-end to a Google Cloud. This was the first fundamental step that we would need to proceed with any of the tools out there to learn how to connect them. So this is our node that's connected already with the Google account. This one is the account we just connected. And proceeding further, we are given some options. Now let's look at what these options are. So it says that it's being triggered when the changes happens involving a specific folder. Now, here are the folder options. Here's the list that we can see. All of these are the folders that are present over there in my Google Drive Cloud. But let's create another folder just for the sake of testing our workflow. Let's name it demo 2. Yeah, the folder is created. And let's say we want to insert a file that contains the policy and regulations of our own company. And for the sake of generating a response or a text, so for the sake of generating a policy and regulations as such, we're going to head towards GPT, and we're gonna tell him to generate a sample of policy and regulations for my own company, generate any fake details that make sense, and make it decently long. So we gave this prompt to chat gpt. It's gonna produce some regulations for our company. Meanwhile, we will create some text file to be able to put the regulations and policies inside. So yeah, seems like it's generating pretty long. Yeah, so let's just copy paste this whole content. And save. We'll save this as company policy and regulations manual. Then go ahead to our AWS. Sorry, I was supposed to create this in my drive and not AWS folder. So let me just create it again ASAP. So yeah, it's created. We go ahead and upload that file into this. Yeah, it's uploaded. Now we shall go back to our N8N workflow. Select a folder. We're gonna select the folder that we just created. It's not yet visible because we just created it right now. So let's just refresh this. Now I hope we can see this. Now I'm kind of confused which one of demo 2 we shall choose. So let's just delete the one that's present in AWS. This one. So yeah, refreshing it back, we have the option of Oh, it's still there, but yeah, it's the only one over there. Now we want to watch for the files that are created right now. So we created this file of company regulations. Now let's fetch the event and let's see what it gives us as an output. Okay, so here I selected some different file, namely companypolicy.docs. Before this, I had mistakenly selected the text file. And although it's not wrong, but it's not the best way if you want to deal with text. And especially when Google Drive can input various kind of text like documents, text, sheets, etc. So now we know that this Google Drive trigger is inputting, or rather taking in this file companypolicy.docs. We can deal with this further by adding some notes and manipulating it. Okay, in this video we'll learn how we can connect that particular folder with the Google Drive node over here. And in the next video we're gonna see how can we choose that particular file and uh, make it make it appear in the output panel. Till then, stay tuned and keep learning.